Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Alexandra, she's Emilia, and today we were gonna practice a slow flow. We were gonna focus on the legs and on the hips. So take your mat and let's start. We were gonna start laying on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, and then bend your knees and open your knees as much as you can here, as wide as the mat. You can rest your palms on top of your chest and on your abdomen. And here you can close your eyes and take a couple of moments just to come into your body, to settle in. And take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. One more time, breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And take these moments to calm down, to become present, to tap into your breath, and gently becoming aware of your body, of the sensations within the body. Three more breaths here. Long and deep breaths. Last breath. And gently open your eyes and stretch your left leg on the mat, and then grab the outside of your right foot. This is a half happy baby, and allow yourself here to relax your hip, and with every exhalation just send your right hip a little bit more towards the mat. And if you find any unnecessary tension right now in your body, like in your face, maybe gently try relaxing your face. One more breath. And then switch legs. And then grab the outside of your left foot. Keep your foot parallel with the ceiling. And if you feel tension here in your left hip, just let it loose with every breath. Two more breaths. And then gently take your right leg as well and catch the outside of your foot and take a happy baby. Just check with your body, how are you feeling right now, just to make sure to memorize this sensation right now, so you can notice the way you feel at the end of the practice. One more breath. And then bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees really tight here. One breath. And then catch the back of your knees and roll. Yes, play a little bit, Emilia. And when you feel you have enough speed here, find your way to a downward facing dog. Our first downward facing dog today. So bend one knee, bend the other knee. Check the way you feel right now. Good. Then stop walking your dog and start creating the foundation of the pose here. So spread your fingers on the mat and press down every fingertip, every knuckle. Soften your knees a little bit and your elbows. Good, and then press your heels towards the mat. Pull the pit of the belly in and up here. Send your sitting bones up. And then send your eyes in between the heels. 2 more breaths. And then exhale. Look at the top of your mat and walk your feet gently. And here take a ragdoll. Get your opposite elbows, sending the crown of the head towards the mat. And right now here, just let the gravity do the work for you. So soften your knees and just let your upper body hang here, creating some space in between each vertebra. You can move side to side. Why not? Maybe if you want, you can shake your head in sign of yes or no. 1 more breath. And then release your arms. Bring your feet together, big toes to touch. Heels are slightly apart. And now take a halfway lift. Hold the pose here a little bit. So from here, try to bring your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. Breathe in. And then exhale and fold. 1 more time, halfway lift. And fold. Then extended mountain pose. Press down into your feet, send your arms up. Get long here, send your fingers up towards the ceiling, then send your shoulders down. Send your tailbone down here, creating integrity into the body. Breathe in and fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. And then place the palms on the mat and step back with both of your feet. Here you can take a chaturanga, or maybe you want to put your knees down and just come up into a cobra, just lifting your chest, pressing down the tops of the feet. Exhale and down or facing dog, breathe out. Yeah, so just allow this practice to be a soft practice. To relax your body, to tune in, feeling every muscle, every part of your body. 1 more breath. And then bend the knees, step in between your palms. And let's do 1 more sun salutation A. Halfway lift, fold, extended mountain pose. Press down, lift up here, and then fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. And then step back for your chaturanga, your vinyasa. You can put your knees down, however you feel comfortable, and down or facing dog. Yes. Waking up the entire body. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. And then breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Now bend the knees. Look at the top of your mat and step with both of your feet. Halfway lift. And fold. Take a chair pose here. And let's move through sun salutation B. And now start by building up the pose. So you are going to press down the 4 corners of the feet. The legs are together, okay? Big toes and knees are together. Legs are pressing one into the other. Now see if you can sit a little bit lower, creating some heat into the body. And then see if you can find some softness here. So instead of keeping the tension, you just choose to breathe deeply and relax a little bit more. 1 more breath. And fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Your vinyasa. Up dog. Press down the tops of the feet. Down dog. Breathe out. Good. Let's do our first warrior 1. So send your right leg forward. Back heel goes down on the mat. And here, focus on creating the foundation, which is very important in every pose, in every practice, in our lives. So keep pressing down the 4 corners of the feet. Keep your legs strong And then breathe in, get long, exhale, sink deeper into the pose. One more breath. Get long, maybe do a slight back bend. And then flow. Step back with your right leg, up dog or cobra, down dog, breathe out. Okay, send your left leg forward to warrior one. And then come up, smile, why not? You are doing this practice to feel good, to feel empowered, not only just to stretch the muscles. Everything is connected here. Breathe in, get long, exhale, sink deeper into the pose. Good, one last breath here. Breathe in, look up, do a slight back bend, and high to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose here, and exhale through the mouth. You already feel the heat in your body. Is it true, Emilia? Good. And now send your right leg up. Keep your hips here in the same line. Your toes are pointing towards the mat, like you want to press back with your heel. And now step in front of the mat. Put your back knee down. And then lift your arms up. Send even your eyes up. Find a single point to focus on. And here, I want you to engage your abdominals and sink deeper into the pose by sending your hips forward. And if you can do a slight back bend, do that slight back bend, keeping your chest open, relaxing into the pose. One more breath. And then come back to the center, release your arms, interlace the fingers behind your back, and press down your fist. If you cannot catch your fingers here, try to find a towel or something, a strap, if you have one at home, and then press down, open your chest. One more breath. Release the arms. And now, let's take a runner's lunge, sending your hips backwards. And here, keep your hips on top of your knee. Your front toes are pointing towards the face. And then breathe in, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, send your chest forward. Okay, we are always leading the pose with the chest. This is what we do in yoga. So we want to have a straight back. And then exhale, send your chest forward. One more breath here. And now send your hips forward. Place your palms on the mat. Go through your vinyasa. Send your chest up. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Good job. Breathe in through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. And now send your left leg up. Keep your hips parallel. Good, get long here. Keep pressing into your palms. You need your palms here. The foundation of this pose is made from your palms and your right foot right now. And step in front of the mat. Right knee goes down. Send your arms up. Do that slight back bend. Make sure you are not holding your breath here. If you hold your breath, come back a little bit. Maybe you went too far. And then send your hips forward, allowing them to relax. Relax the face as well. Allow yourself to be in this moment. And release your arms. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Press down your fist. Open your chest. We're gonna be here for 3 breaths. One more breath. Release your arms. And send your hips backwards to runner's lunge. Good. Breathe in. Get long here. Exhale, send your chest forward. Okay, you can be here, you can be further. You can wait a couple of breaths and see if you can fold a little bit more then. Either way, find that place in between Sthira and Sukha. And Sthira means strength, Sukha means softness. So you want to be strong but soft in the same time. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Exhale, send your hips forward. Go through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then downward facing dog, breathe out. Yes, find your foundation here. Eyes in between your heels. Let your mind relax into that fixed point. 1 more breath. And then exhale. Send your right leg up again. And this time, step at the edge of your mat. Both arms are on the inside of the leg. And this is lizard pose. You can be here. Okay. This is the way I like it. You can make it even more active, keeping your back knee up, or you can keep it down. And if this is available to you from here, maybe go on your forearms. Only if this is available to you, so know your edge. And wherever you are, know that you are doing your best. And even so, you already showed on the mat, doing this practice. We were gonna be for 2 more breaths here. And then come back on your palms and take your right arm and catch your back foot. Make sure you keep sending your hips forward here, okay? And then breathe in, get long, sending the crown of the head to the front of the room, and then exhale and open your chest towards the ceiling. Last breath. And then release. Find your downward facing dog from here. Maybe walk your dog a little bit. And when you feel ready, let's go on lizard on the left side. So step at the edge of the mat, settle into the pose. See where you feel comfortable. Relax the face. And if you feel tension into your hip, how about if you find a way to relax into the tension? I know it sounds like a paradox, well it is, but this is what we want to do, to relax into the tension. Imagine yourself in a stressful situation, and what do? 1 more breath. And then come back into your palms. Catch your back foot with your right arm. Breathe in, get long here. And then exhale, open your chest up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths. And then release the pose. Find your way to downward facing dog. Shake your legs, not shake your legs, or maybe just walk your dog a little bit here. And when you feel ready, send your right leg up. And now step into a half pigeon. So you're gonna have your foot behind your left palm and your knee behind your right palm. Here, you wanna have your hips parallel with the front edge of the mat. You can stay here or you can go further. Forearms. Settle into the pose. Try to send some breath into your right hip, allowing yourself to relax a little bit more. And even if you feel tension right now, try to create the space you need to relax. One more breath. And then gently come up. And let's take King Pigeon. See if this is available to you. It is available to you. One more breath here. And then find your way back to downward facing dog. And let's switch sides. Send your left leg up and step into a half pigeon. And let your body melt here into the ground. Try to relax your face, your hips, shoulders, and look for any unnecessary tension you are creating in your body when you feel tension in a certain area. And let it go. Last breath here. And then gently come up. And now send your right leg in front of the mat and take double pigeon. So you're gonna have your right leg on top of your left leg. Okay, so your shins here are parallel with the edge of the mat. Okay, so I want to be clear here, this is not a meditation posture. We are doing like this. This is easy pose, but we are doing double pigeon. Okay, and you're gonna feel it here in your right hip. You can even press down your right knee towards the ground. And if this is too much for you, you can take this version of the pose. Okay, you can be here, especially men are very tight in the hips, so they need this pose. Or maybe if you can go even further, threading the needle. Yeah, so my hip already cracked. So you're gonna exhale and you're gonna pull the knee towards the face. Then you're gonna release. One more breath. And you can switch sides. So you're gonna have your left leg on top of your right leg. Keep your spine straight. And if this is available to you and you're gonna go forward, make sure your sitting bones are still on the mat and your spine is straight. Last two breaths. Good, and gently release. And let's take frog pose. Why not? Right? So here, if you have problems with your knees, maybe you can fold the mat and find your way to frog pose. Oh, this is not a very or an easy pose actually. But still, try to find a way to relax here. We're gonna be here for a couple of breaths, and eventually it will pass. Emilia says this is not so bad for her. Well, let's think about everyone. This is definitely not my favorite pose. And 2 more breaths here. And gently find your way out of the pose. And then sit on your mat. Send both legs straight in front of the body. Send your arms up and fold. You can use a strap here if you have one, or if you can bend your knees, breathe in, get long, and then exhale and fold a little bit more. One more breath. And release the pose. And let's take a supine twist on the right side. So lay on your back, take your right knee into your chest, and then twist to your left. Your eyes are going to your right. And gently switch sides. Left knee into your chest, right leg is straight. And then send your eyes to your left. Exhale and release. One more breath. Okay, you know what's next, Emilia. And release. And let's end in the same way we started in Supta Baddha Konasana. So close your eyes here. Send your hips towards the ground, your knees towards the ground. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale through the mouth. And let it go. And from here, allow yourself to stay in this pose or take Shavasana as long as you want. And then gently you can come out of the pose. And thank you so much, everyone.